Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Movie Night, the night where we talk about movies. My name is Tremaine Hayhoe. To the right of me is Tom Kelly, writer. We are celebrating Happy President's Day, everyone. Most everyone has the day off today, so that is great. That is a great.
Yeah,
That's a great thing. Whether you love whatever president is in office at the time, at least you get a day off.
that's
Tonight
right.
tonight we're going to talk about the best movie presidents, the best actors that have played presidents in movies. I think it's a very awesome topic and a very topical topic. And then also we are going to have a little bit of a tribute to Robert Duvall, one of the most legendary actors of all time, who
All
sadly
time.
passed away today at the tender age of 95. So,
Mm.
all right. Well, hey, it is movie night. Let's get into it. Welcome to the show.
It's movie night, baby. 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 Watch a movie and we talk about it. Then we talk about it on the show. Watch a movie and we talk about it. Then we talk about it on the show. Movie night. Movie night, baby. 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 Hey ho, and a guest. What a duo. Movie night on YouTube. Hey ho, and a guest. What a duo. Movie night on YouTube. Movie night, baby. 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 It's movie night, baby. It's movie night, baby. 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 Movie night, baby.
All right. Welcome to Movie Night, the night where we talk about movies. This is going to be a fun one. Well, it's going to be fun.
Yeah,
Relatively as far as talking about Robert Duvall can go.
the guy was 95. What are you going to say? Right?
Exactly. I mean, look,
Yeah.
95. That is
Yeah.
pretty dang awesome. I hope
Eh,
to make it there to 95.
Hey,
Right.
some of us are just looking to get to 65, okay?
Right, or 45 for me. Right.
Yeah.
So what a legendary actor. But
Yeah.
since it is President's Day, I'm thinking let's go through the President's Day movies first.
Oh,
And then
okay.
let's talk about Robert
All
Duvall
right.
movies.
Let
'Cause
me
I feel
pull up.
like we could talk about Duvall movies before. Now, I'm only going to come up with I came up with one, two, three, four, five, six. Only six. I gave up with six of my favorite.
Oh,
And
I've got 10 and 11 sorted because number 10 is a explainable tie.
okay, well, should we go first, or shall you go first with
I,
the 10?
um, well,
Either or.
since you don't have, I'll do the first two, let's say,
Okay.
and
Okay, that sounds
then
good.
Jack Lemmon and James Gardner as Presidents Kramer and Douglas in My Fellow Americans. That scene when
Okay.
they're putting together the words for "Here Comes the Chief," or that was so funny. Here comes the president. You better be afraid. Here comes, you know, that whole movie. It was pretty stupid, but pretty funny.
Well, I like that we're gonna have very differing lists, because I think your lists, you're gonna have a bit more history backed on your list because I
Oh
think
yeah.
the oldest
Uh,
one, yeah, oldest movie president I have, I think is 20 some years old, 25-year-old movie, something. Or actually, no, no,
um,
no, 32-year-old movie. Sorry, that's about as old
I've got
as
two
my
from
list is.
19. I've got two from 1964.
Okay.
So yeah.
Wow. Okay. Um.
All right.
Go
So
great.
what was
Okay. So number 10. Say that again for your number
Jack
10.
Jack Lemmon and James Gardner, my
Okay.
fellow Americans.
Jack Lemmon is a fantastic actor. I mean, obviously, um, yeah, legendary actor.
All right. You want my
Okay.
next one?
Yes. Let's
Okay.
hear it.
The next one up is Kevin Kline impersonating a president, but still, close enough as Bill Mitchell in 1993's Dave.
Wow. I'm not a big Kevin Kline guy. Can I just say
I'm
that
not
right
either,
now?
but I love that movie. I just love that
Okay.
movie. It was
Okay.
just a lot of fun.
That sounds good.
Okay,
Okay.
let's see. Next up, got one more, then we'll kick over to your list for a minute. One of my 1964. If you're a movie file like I am, and you
Yes.
didn't say this, you're cheating.
Okay.
Peter Sellers,
Oh,
President
and
Muffley
and how
in
I
Doctor
learned to.
Strangelove.
Yeah.
Yes. Uh,
It's so funny. That should be on my list, but I didn't even think about that. That is a fantastic recommendation. Peter
yeah.
Sellers. Fun fact: my English granddad was an English Bobby, and
Yeah.
he pulled over Peter Sellers one day.
Really?
Yes, yes, and he had a bunch of flowers in his car, and he's like, "Oh, who are the flowers for?" They were for his mom. The flowers were for his
Oh,
mom.
you can't mess with that guy.
You
No, no.
can't. It's like, what do you even do? And yeah, so that's my granddad had a more involved story, but I mean, that's the extent of it. But
And I'm sure he tells it well with his accent and all that kind of stuff, right?
oh yeah, 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 he
Yeah.
did. Rest in peace, my
Rest in peace.
grandfather, who he made it to 93, I think 92, 93. So hey, we got some longevity here. Hopefully, Robert Duvall was 95, so that he's got great longevity there.
Someday when we're working up one of our lists, we'll need to make a list of the worst remakes ever made. And Pink Panther with
Oh gosh,
Steve
Steve
Martin.
Martin. Yeah. Oh,
I mean, sacrilegious. It's just plain sacrilegious.
I agree completely. I agree completely. I think, and also the biggest part, not that Steve Martin couldn't have done a good job. It's the production of the movie, the
Oh, just the whole
script.
thing. It's just a disaster. Just
Yeah, they just
yeah,
made it so. Yeah, I think unnecessary and terrible remakes. That is a great
yeah.
topic for its own.
Unnecessary and
Yeah,
terrible
yeah,
remakes. I mean,
yeah.
because there's so many that you're like, what are you
Like who
thinking?
asked for this? Nobody asked for this, right? Who's asking for this movie?
Well, the worst remake in history was really not a movie remake. They took a movie and they made a TV show out of it, and
Right.
it lasted 3 episodes.
Of course it did.
It was called Casablanca, and it starred David Soul, the from back in Starsky and Hutch. He was Hutch.
No way.
Yeah, and people would come into his bar with problems, and he would solve their problems.
Oh my gosh.
Kind of a Mr. Rourke type character from Fantasy Island or whatever.
Tommy, we got Tommy in the building. Tommy, what's up, brother?
I
We have not seen you for a while. It is good to see you, brother. Oh my days. Good to see you. What's your favorite? Who is your favorite movie president? Leave that in the comments below. Tommy, I'd love to hear what your
All
thoughts
right,
are.
your turn. Let's hear one of yours.
Okay. All right. So, I have to give a shout out to this movie just because it was a very interesting casting choice at the time. And
Yeah.
I still don't really agree with it because it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. But I think he pulled off the character somehow. but it's Josh Brolin as George W. Bush in W.
That makes my honorable mention list.
Mm-hmm.
Just because he somehow made it work. When I heard that he was going to do it, I was like, "What? No,
Right.
no,
Right.
that's not going to work." It worked.
It worked. It did work, and he played it well. And actually, should we go to honorable mentions first? I just thought, because I put a couple. I put a
Yeah,
couple.
you got a couple. Go ahead.
Okay, so honorable mention: Michael Douglas in The American President.
He's next up on my list. Number 7, President
Oh,
Andrew Shepard in The American President. Aptly
yes.
named.
The only reason why it's on my honorable mention is because I have not seen the movie The American President.
Okay.
That's why. That's why I can't justify putting him on a list on a movie that I haven't seen.
Yeah.
But I'm like, Michael Douglas as the president. I mean, oh my gosh, that makes sense. That
Yeah.
makes complete sense. Okay, and then my other one, if we want to ruffle some feathers here, it is President Donald J. Trump in Home Alone. His cameo.
I didn't even think about that. And kind of a reverse of the. All right. Yeah.
Right. It's a reverse. He wasn't president. He wasn't playing the president, but it is an American president
Right.
in a movie.
Well, if you're going to do that, though, Ronald Reagan kind of gets the advantage because he made however many movies before he became president.
That's
so,
that's a fantastic point. And it could have been any movie that Reagan was in that we could talk about.
Buckaroo, Bonza, Bonzo, what I forget the monkey. Yeah.
Right.
He did a couple movies with the monkey.
Right. Yeah. Okay. And then my next one is Bruce Greenwood. Now, Bruce Greenwood.
He made my honorable mention. I came so close, but the guy exudes presidency.
He does completely. And the thing is, for me, I'll admit I did not know his name, but he's that guy who's like, oh, this guy's awesome. I mean, he's awesome and everything. So if you guys don't know what he looks like, I'll look up. I'll show you guys right now, because if you don't know the name Bruce Greenwood offhand, you don't. You definitely.
This is understandable.
You might not know his name, but you definitely know him by
as
his
the
face.
president.
Yes.
I don't know how many movies he's been the president. 2 I can think of off the top of my head, but
yes. Well, yeah, 2 I can think of is National Treasure 1 and National Treasure 2.
Well, okay, and then number 3, there he is.
See, there he is.
See down at the bottom.
So you guys
there?
definitely know. Like, you might not know his name. Had you have seen this, you would have been like, "Oh, that's Bruce Greenwood." I personally didn't know that, but I see. Oh, wow, yeah, that guy, presidential material
as JFK in 18 Days. Oh, he rocked it.
He was JFK?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Oh my
gosh. Awesome in that movie. That was really a Kevin Costner send up, because it was the Cuban Missile Crisis from Kevin Costner's character's perspective, which is one of those, let's compile a couple of different characters into one and tell the story from his point of view. It works. Yeah. It works when you do it. And that worked very well. Next up on
yes. Okay, next up on your list. Let's see.
Yeah, Daniel Day-Lewis as Lincoln.
Okay. All right. That's on my list as well.
Yeah. That's on my list. I got him at number 6.
Okay.
Number 5. I mean, who couldn't love this man as president? President James Marshall, Air Force One, Harrison Ford.
Oh, you're taking my list right now. You're copying me. You are copying me and my list right now. I'm the only one to have that
off my plane.
The punch. Awesome. Oh my gosh, incredible. Awesome. Yeah, incredible. Yeah. I mean, that movie is amazing. Harrison Ford. Now he is a tie. He's honestly a tie between number 1 and number 2. I switch back and forth because it can go either way with my number 1 and with my number 2.
Well,
Yeah.
the thing about him, and that is definitely one of those remote drop movies I've talked about,
Yes.
where
Oh,
you're
yes.
sitting around, you got nothing to do on a Saturday, you're going to go up to the store. Oh, wait a minute, drop the remote. Beginning of Air Force One, sit back, relax. I got it. I'll get up in a minute, honey. Don't worry, I'll be right up. Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Mm-hmm.
Hour and a half later, yeah, I got 20 more minutes. Sorry, hon.
Right. I only have 20 more minutes. I'll go to the store in 20 minutes. Give me
Yeah.
20 minutes. Right. We got to watch. That movie is incredible. And him as the president, you could see Harrison Ford as that. It's like, oh, okay. Yeah, he's the president.
Yeah.
Indiana Jones, Han Solo. I mean, come on now.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely great president. What you got next?
Okay. So what I have next was Daniel Day-Lewis in Lincoln.
Mhm.
I have that as well. Okay. And then, all right. And then we'll go, because my next two, I've got one. I'll do this next two, which is my number 3 president in a movie,
Mhm.
and actually, it's in multiple movies because he's been president in multiple movies. Daniel Day-Lewis obviously was great in Lincoln. His character was great. The movie was a little bit boring. Sorry, not
Mhm.
gonna lie, it was a bit boring.
Alright.
I
Yeah.
probably need to revisit it. Steven Spielberg. But
Yeah.
it's a very important piece of history and incredible. Daniel Day-Lewis, who's not even American at all, did a really good job. And yes, it is an American president, Tom Baker, because it is President's Day and we are in America, baby. So it is President's Day. So they are American president. But my number 3 is, come on now, Morgan Freeman. Morgan
Yeah.
Freeman, who's the president in Deep Impact. Olympus has fallen. London
Mhm.
has fallen.
Mhm.
Angel has fallen.
Mhm.
And then not American, but he also played the South African president Nelson Mandela in
He did.
Invictus.
True.
Yeah,
True.
right.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, when I think about presidents, I mean, dude, if Morgan Freeman could just be our president, gosh, that'd be amazing. Or
Well,
if he could
especially
just
if
deliver the messages, you know
yeah.
what I mean? If it could be, it doesn't matter. It could be a great person behind the scenes who might be abrasive, but have Morgan Freeman deliver the message. It's like, who's not going to stop and listen to my fellow Americans?
Well,
I'm Morgan Freeman.
especially that's not bad actually. If you have my base, add with that, and we'd have something going there.
Right.
The thing about it is he would be a great disaster president. If something really was, where was he on 9/11? That would have been awesome.
Right. Right. Yeah.
But if we really did have an asteroid coming towards us, I'd be like, okay, before we do martial law and all that kind of stuff, Morgan Freeman's got to be president.
I just rewatched the Deep Impact scene where he says, "Oh, there's a comet coming at us," and then he goes, "I declare martial law." Right, so he declares
Yeah.
martial law in that
There,
scene,
there
and
will be no price raising. All wages are frozen. All prices are frozen.
it's like whatever he says just
Yeah.
goes. It's
Okay.
like, okay,
Yeah.
this guy, yeah, right. So I'll wait to say my top 2
Okay.
coming up. What are your next?
I'll tell you in a minute where my Morgan Freeman landed. Coming up in number 4 on my list, because he will not go quietly into the night.
The night. Oh
He
man.
will not.
Oh, that's number 4. How is that so
Number
low on
4.
your list?
Wait. I got some good ones coming up here yet.
Okay. All right.
President Thomas J. Whitmore. For all of us Thomas guys, we got Tommy, we got Tom, we got Thomas, we got another Tom. We got
Tom Baker here. We got Tom
and
Baker
we got
here. Yep.
Tom J. Whitmore, president in Independence Day, and he will not go quietly into the night.
Of course not. Of course not.
Number
Neither will
3.
Trevor Harris. Okay.
That's right.
So number 3. So that's your number 4. Which is pretty
Yeah.
deep down into the list.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's very low for
Number
as a president.
3. Number 3, though. I think we talked about this movie, and I think you confessed you have not seen it. 1964 again. Sorry.
Okay.
Henry Fonda from Failsafe. Never named. They just called him the president. He
Oh.
never said what his name was.
And the movie's called Failsafe.
Failsafe.
You can safely say that I failed to watch that movie.
Yeah, you need to. And the
Okay,
ending
okay.
is
Don't tell me the ending.
wow.
Don't tell me the ending. It's a spoiler alert.
Yeah, you got to see it. Gotta
Okay.
see it.
Okay. I will see it. I will
All
see
right.
it.
What you got
All right.
left on your list?
So
I got
that's your
two
number
left.
3. Okay. So my number 2, you stole my thunder. It's fine. Thank you so much.
Mhm.
My number 2 is Bill Pullman in Independence Day. That is my number 2. He is so fantastic. And again, number 2 can go interchangeably with my number 1, which is Harrison Ford in Air Force One.
Oh, okay.
It's those two to me are interchangeable. Either one of them, if they were my president, I mean, even the top 3, if Morgan Freeman was the president, that'd be incredible. But in terms of movies go, Independence Day is a way better movie than Deep Impact, London Has Fallen, Angel Has Fallen, all those movies.
Oh,
But Morgan Freeman is probably a better president, but at the same time, Bill Pullman, his speech in Independence Day is more than, I mean, that freaking just gets me so amped up. I listen to that every 4th of July, and no joke, several times, and I know a lot of us guys do, but I will say Harrison Ford as the president on Air Force One takes the gig. I think he's the number one president in the movies.
Well,
but again, I haven't seen all the movies that you've seen, so
my
I'd love to hear your top
my
2.
number 1, of course.
Wait. Have you said number 2 yet?
No, I'm saving it.
Okay. Well, save the number 1. Go to number 2 first.
I got to do number 1 first because
Why?
we've already talked about it. It's Morgan Freeman.
Oh, it is Morgan Freeman.
He's my
Okay.
number 1.
Okay. He's your
Number
number
2,
1.
I cheated.
You cheated?
Technically, he's a TV president, not a movie president. But
Okay.
who couldn't vote for Jed Bartlett to come in right now and clean house?
All right. Who is Jed Bartlett?
Martin Sheen, West Wing, dude. Come on.
Oh, Martin. Okay. Yeah, but that's a TV. We're talking movie. We're talking movie history, not television history. This is movie history, baby.
I got to put that in there, though. I mean,
okay.
He my man. He my man. And I
can safely say I've never seen an episode of West Wing. I've never seen one single episode of West Wing. Yeah.
Well, the first 4 seasons
probably never will.
pretty awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, what Aaron Sorkin does, there are parts of the first 4 seasons you would find amazing based on some of the side conversations that we've had. And Martin Sheen had 2 things that he insisted that he wanted to play the president. Number 1 was he had to be Catholic.
Okay. Hey, that's a good start. That's a good start right there.
Okay. And number 2, he preferred that he be a Democrat, but a conservative Democrat, because Martin Sheen is the most right to life actor who's ever been, and he's across the board. So he's gonna be the guy who's standing out in front of the nuclear plant with the sign saying no nukes and all that kind of stuff. But he's also the guy standing in front of the abortion clinic saying no abortion. I mean, that's
me too. Yeah.
He's a pro-life guy all the way across, and he's consistent.
Yeah.
And for a long time in real life, Martin Sheen, not the president there, was the head. So in each of the parties, you have a number of different caucuses and all that. He was head of the Right to Life caucus within the Democrat Party.
Oh, wow. Interesting. Within the Democrat Party. I didn't even know they were that. I thought they all wanted all babies too.
No. He pushed hard for a good portion. So I saw an interview with him the other day, now 85 years old, and looks it. And he's kind of gotten to be an old guy now. And he was talking about working on West Wing and how the first episode or 2, Aaron Sorkin was there, and he's saying, "Oh, you guys, you guys are doing this, and you ought to do that." And all that. And then he really read what Aaron Sorkin was writing, and he said, "I never argued with the man again. I just read what was on the script."
Wow.
And you know, it's
Well, that is a thing, and I did forget that Aaron Sorkin wrote that, and he is one of the greatest American writers of today. I mean, he really is a prolific writer. And I went to his master class. You know the site master
Mhm.
class?
Oh yeah,
Yes, I took that class before
I
writing
did too.
Simp. Yeah.
I
Oh,
did
you did
too.
too. Oh, nice.
Absolutely,
Yeah. So
absolutely.
he's really good. Him and R.L. Stein were
Yeah.
the two best writing class
I did.
courses.
I also did the James Patterson. I forget the other one. But the thing that what was your number one takeaway from Sorkin's class?
You know, I'd have to really think about it again. I think I liked the part where he had that workshop with the other
Yes,
writers. Yeah, and he
yes.
said, what do you want? It basically, I think it's about characters and their motivations. I think he was talking about,
Uh huh.
and I need to retake the
Yeah,
class,
so
but
the thing that got me, because I'm right there with you, was the whole idea about the objective. I have to
yes,
get have to get Tremaine from point A to point B,
right,
and my job as the writer is to put all the crap that's going to get him from point A to point B, and so he thinks of it almost like a chase scene when he's writing something. This guy has to get from here to there. How am I going to get them from here to there with them going through all the different detours and problems and all that kind of stuff to get to? And we know as the fans, it's the journey that we're really watching.
absolutely,
And the
absolutely.
way he puts all that out, it's kind of like you listen to it and you go, well, no crap, Sherlock. Of course that's, but the way he explains it is just it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Yeah, he's a phenomenal writer. Now, we are approaching the halfway mark in the show, which
Oh,
means we
yeah.
are doing a new thing, Tom, and I'm going to announce some wonderful news after this. So,
Okay.
guys, don't go away. We are going to do a new thing, which is to make sure everyone likes and subscribes. And we're going to watch this little thing a couple times. Okay,
Okay.
here we go.
Like and subscribe, it's movie night. Hayhoe Studios feeling like, hey, click that button, don't think twice. Like and subscribe to watch more, watch more. Like and subscribe to watch more, watch more. Movie night from Hayhoe Studios. Like and subscribe, it's movie night. Hayhoe Studios feeling like, hey, click that button, don't think twice. Like and subscribe to watch more, watch more. Like and subscribe to watch more, watch more. Movie night from Hayhoe Studios.
Okay, you like that, Tom? You like that, Tom?
Oh, I'm crying because you have 6,997 more subscribers than I do.
well, well, hey, don't cry. I mean, hey, it only took me 12 years, 15 years to get there. So,
Okay. Well,
and
hey,
you're a brand new channel. So, hey, in
yeah, so guys, help me out. Kelly Cast.
2040,
Kelly Cast.
Kelly Cast is going to be popping
There
off.
we go.
But, oh, by the way, guys, 7,000 subscribers on YouTube. Thank you guys. Let's give it a clap. Come on. Thank you guys so many times. And I unsubscribed and subscribed. Why? Don't unsubscribe. Just stay subscribed, guys. Thank you so much for 7,000. But the big news, yeah, there we go. There's the cheers. The big news, guys, is that we are not only on YouTube now, we are on Spotify. Okay, Spotify podcast. We are also on, as of today, we are on Amazon Music. We are on Amazon.
All
We
right.
are on Apple Podcasts now as well. Okay. And we are on iHeartRadio. So we are on all these platforms, plus a handful of more that you might have heard of, might not have. But yeah, we're trying to get out there, not just YouTube, get to where I mean, YouTube is a huge platform, obviously, but so is Spotify, so is Amazon,
Yeah.
so is Apple. So you guys can get this podcast wherever podcasts are available. It is video on YouTube and on Spotify. Everywhere else, it's just audio only. But I mean, hey, we're trying to expand our reach with Hayhoe Studios. I'm Tremaine Hayhoe, writer director. This is Tom Kelly, a writer himself. And yeah, so it's very exciting. I'm very excited. I had to jump through a lot of hoops in order to do all this stuff, but especially
I,
trying to
I,
get an Apple on
I've
Apple.
been there. I was on all of them back in the TNC radio days, and it's not easy, man. It's not
No.
easy, and you got to jump through these. Getting on Apple, oh gosh, don't even get me started. So, what a
Oh,
mess.
it took a combined. I took 2 hours the other day and didn't get anything done,
No, no.
and then another 2 hours today, plus 30 minutes on support
Mm-hmm.
to get on there.
Yeah.
So yeah,
To make it impossible, and you ought to try to write an app and put it on Apple. I'm telling you,
oh gosh,
just
yeah, jeez.
absolutely awful, awful.
Yeah. Yeah, they make you jump through so many hoops, but they're like, "Oh, we're the most secure." It's like it was so secure I couldn't get into my own account. So
That's right.
that's how that's how secure it was. But
That-
at any rate, we have 4 followers on Spotify. So hey, there we go.
Thank
4
you.
followers. Hey, thank you. But yeah, with creating a podcast, it's got to go everywhere, right? It can't just go in one place, and you never know because you never know who's listening or who can come across this, and yeah, you get confused
I
navigating
give
X.
up
Well,
on X.
yeah,
I have completely given up on both X and TikTok because I'm too old. I guess I can't figure it out. I've been in IT for 40 years, and I'm going. Oh, I just wanted to look at one freaking little video.
right.
Come on.
Yeah, come
Yeah.
on now, come on. But at any rate, no, it's exciting. It's really exciting. So if you guys are
That
on
is exciting.
Apple
Very
or
cool.
Amazon or iHeartRadio, guys, we are youtube.com/Hayhoe Studios, HAYHOE Studios. And this is Movie Night
Wait,
at Night, where we talk about movies.
do you realize what that means too? Because of that, is that now you're also available on all Fire TVs, on all Roku TVs. All of that is now right there as well. Not that they couldn't get there with YouTube, but it's even easier with Amazon Music and all the just boom.
Oh,
and you're-
Amazon is so Amazon was the easiest. Number one, it
By
was
far.
super easy to get on, super easy. And then 2, you can search if you search Hayhoe Studios, if you search Movie Night, if you search Tremaine Hayhoe, it pops right up and
Yeah.
you'll see it. So Amazon and I mean, who knows? Like who knows who's listening? And I know we're just starting out, right? So we're just starting out with this consistent podcast. Well, we have been consistent all year, aside from the 1 week I took off, the one vacation I'll take off this year. But
Yeah.
we'll be here this whole time every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 7 p.m. Pacific time. Always tune in. Okay, so enough about that. So rest in peace, Robert Duvall. Rest in peace, Robert Duvall. One of the greatest. Oh man, one of the greatest.
Seriously. So let me ask you this, okay? When you think of his career, is he the world's greatest all-time character actor or the world's most unsung best overall actor who just people haven't paid attention to?
Well, you know what? I think people have always paid attention to. I really do. I think he has been a
Yeah, but
staple.
his only Academy Award, 1983, Tender Mercies, right?
Oh wow, I didn't know that. I don't even know what Tinder Mercies.
Don't bother.
It does not sound.
He's the only thing in the movie that makes it redeemable from a guy's perspective. I mean, trust me, if you go watch Tender Mercies, you're going to need 2 or 3 days to recover watching nothing but Die Hard and Eat and movies like that. The Apostle, incredible. The Godfather 1 and Godfather 2 and all. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. And every movie he was in, he made it better.
Yes, absolutely.
It was a better movie because he was in it. Um, a lot of actors can't say that. There are a lot of actors who made just as many or more. So I was trying to come up with somebody who's who's like that. Who can you put in that same category? I came up
Okay.
with two guys that I
Okay.
can put
I've
in
got two guys too that just popped into my head right now.
okay. Gene Hackman and Tommy Lee Jones.
Oh wow. Okay. My two were Gene Hackman and Robert Redford.
Redford, and I don't mean this is going to come out wrong, but I'm just going to say too pretty for what I'm talking about.
Okay. Okay.
Redford, he got there because he had piercing blue eyes and blonde hair, and he had the look, that Hollywood look that they were looking for in late 60s, early 70s, and that propelled him to stardom. And, if you look at Duvall, not a handsome man. He's not somebody that you look at and go, oh man, the women were jumping all over him. Maybe with his money, or his fame, but not because he was the best looking guy. He was the best actor in the room, though. Almost always the best
by
actor in
far,
the room.
always.
Uh,
Well, and he is like, he reminds me a lot of my uncle, and I
Oh,
think a lot of people have that. Like, oh, he reminds me of
yes.
my uncle figure. Like
Yeah.
he's my uncle,
Yeah.
right? He has that.
Or
Same with
young
Hackman.
people.
Hackman too. I think those two could only those two could probably play the parts that each other played. You know what I mean? Like no one
Yeah.
else could have played those types of parts.
Yeah.
Like I could have seen Redford play the coach in Hoosiers just as much as I could see Hackman.
Yeah.
Hackman could have been uh the the coach in Days of Thunder, or the race car coach, or whatever the title
I,
is.
I can't see Redford playing Boss Spearman in Open Range. Nobody can play that the way what Robert Duvall brought to that part. Oh my gosh.
Does Duvall die in almost all his movies? I don't think so.
He
RWS
does in a
5257.
few. He does in a
Yeah,
few.
he does in a few, right?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say all of them. I
Yeah.
wouldn't say all of them, but
He was the bad guy 15 years ago in True Grit. Did a great job in that. I just watched that again recently. I know TV doesn't count. Yeah.
yeah, it doesn't.
Lonesome Dove. Lonesome Dove, amazing.
See, now I haven't seen that. I haven't seen Lonesome Dove, but I do believe you in your.
But he has what I think every guy, there's a line that every guy who likes movies knows, and we usually say it wrong because he never said it the way people quote him saying it, but he did say, I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
Yeah, right. In Apocalypse Now.
I mean, that character in Apocalypse Now, a hat, shirtless. Well, he had what, 8 minutes of screen time, maybe, and he's like one of the
steals the show.
Oh,
yeah,
absolutely steals it.
Yeah. Okay, so I have my list. I've got a list of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've got a list of 10 of my favorite Robert Duvall movies that he's in. All right. Starting with number 10, The Sixth Day, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger. He's the doctor. So
Yeah.
A lot of people forget that he's in there.
That's a great book, by the way. If you ever read the book, you'll love the book too.
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that was a book.
Oh, yeah. I think I'd have to go look it up. I think that's a Michael Crichton novel, but I'm not positive.
Oh my gosh! Wow, the legend himself. That makes sense if it is.
I think it
is. Is it a Michael Crichton novel, guys? Leave that in the comments below.
Yeah, somebody find out.
Someone find out. And then 9th, Newsies, old school movie. Newsies. It's been a long time since
it didn't meet my list. It didn't meet my list, but yeah, I can see that.
Yep. Okay, now for you, your did you have a top 10 or how many?
I don't have them in an order. I have 10 movies but it's just 10 great movies
Well,
that.
and again, like that for me, that's the same thing for me because I can't lump these.
Yeah,
One isn't necessarily
well,
better than the other.
yeah,
It's just
you can't compare some of these. Godfather, Days of Thunder, both
right. Both great
great roles
movies. Both
for
great.
Robert Duvall. See, but I wouldn't put Godfather 2 on the list because he didn't really do much in Godfather 2. His big line was, Mikey, what? Why? That was in one. In two, it was, well, I got to tell you, every offer that comes my way, he just didn't have that much to say.
Right.
Sorry, but Days of Thunder, he was awesome. Just
Oh
awesome.
my gosh, yeah, he was perfect for that role. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. So, what number are you on?
I did 2, so I've got 8 more to go.
Okay. So my next 2 are To Kill a Mockingbird. He was Boo
Mhm.
Radley,
Mhm.
the legendary
Mhm.
Boo Radley, and
Mhm.
it's been a long time since I've seen this movie, of course. But I mean, Boo Radley is a legendary character in a
Sure.
legendary movie. And then my next one, again, this isn't any necessary, like my order isn't we aren't in a ranking order. It is just
Right.
the movies he stood out in. He stood out in every single
Mhm.
movie that we were watching, but The Godfather, of course, I put in The
Yeah.
Godfather
Yeah.
because he stood out, of course.
Yeah. And I love the line where the guy's saying I forget what he said about the guy being a whopper when he said, well, actually, I'm Irish German. He said, all right, my Mick crap friend.
Yeah, right.
Just the way he said, well, actually, I'm Irish German. Yeah,
Like,
which I
oh,
would too, so I thought that was a pretty funny line.
right. Yeah. Well, there you go. Okay, so those are my next 2. What were your next 2?
Let's see. Let's go with we talked about this one a few weeks ago. You haven't seen it, Falling Down.
I have not seen that. Falling Down.
Falling Down, starring Michael Douglas. It was just a really great role. It's his last day. He's retiring from being a cop. He just wants to go home. And there's this wild thing going on through the streets of Los Angeles that pulls him in, and he has to deal with it. Really, really well done.
That sounds amazing. That
Yeah.
sounds. I wrote that down on my list.
Yeah. No, you would like that movie from a writer director standpoint. And the movie, I really want you to see it because I want you to tell me what happened as far as
Okay.
great movie. Something.
Someone falls down. No, just kidding.
Yeah. Somebody falls down.
Someone falls down. Oh yeah. Okay. I've
Yeah.
seen the poster from this everywhere.
Yeah.
I have seen
Yeah.
this poster
It-
everywhere.
It really is, but something doesn't. When it's over, you go, that was almost great, and I've never put my finger on what went wrong.
I see.
Was it the ending? Was it plausibility? I don't know. Something didn't happen to make it a great movie. It was good. It was a good movie.
It's a good movie and worth watching. And that's an iconic look from Michael Douglas.
Oh yeah,
But-
yeah.
Okay. So
Well, those are my 2 right there.
okay. All right. So my next 2 were The Great Santini.
Mm.
Got
Yep, yep.
The Great Santini. It's been a while. I saw that in high school, so it's been a little
Yeah.
while since I've seen that. movie.
1979.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then The Natural. He's great in The Natural.
I forgot about him being in The Natural. That's not on my list, but it ought to be.
It should
I
be.
mean-
It
I
really
mean,
should be.
I
I mean, but
mean,
that's it. Well, like what
it's
we were
easy
saying
else.
before, in any of these are interchangeable. I mean,
Yeah.
we could make a top. We could honestly make a top 50 list. Probably.
I think we could.
Duvall.
I think
Yeah,
we could.
easily.
Okay,
So
next
those are my next 2. Okay.
next couple on my list here. Let me scroll up to see where I was. We already talked. Well, I'll put it back out there because it's on my list here. Apocalypse Now, and I was going to hold this till later, but this is a movie. I don't know. You've either seen it and loved it, or you never saw it because nobody went to see it because it just was just in an appeal to audiences. It was called Secondhand Lions.
I have seen that. Isn't that with Haley Joel Osment?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. I saw that a long time ago.
His relationship with Michael Caine in that movie, and just the whole old man routine thing that they did, I couldn't get enough of it. I mean, it was like, give me 2 more hours of those two guys just sitting on a porch, cutting up. I had no problem watching it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, second. I mean,
good.
that was a movie that just kind of came out and it wasn't
No,
hyped up because it's
no,
not a like crazy action movie or it's not a
no,
drama. Or
no.
it is a drama, but it's not.
Yeah, it's
intense.
kind of fantasy, kind of, it's the kind of movie you take a date to. It's the kind of movie you take your wife to. It's not a, hey, all the guys are coming over. We're going to open up some beers and watch Secondhand Lions.
No.
Probably not.
Probably not. I hope not. Like, hey guys, let's watch.
Yeah, no, it's not going to work.
Okay, were those your two? Do you have another one?
Nope, those are my two for that one.
Okay. All right, so my next two. Shout out to the local Sacramento/Auburn film community because this movie was filmed there. It's called Phenomenon, starring John Travolta, and he's in there.
I was saving that till last. That's
yes.
His role in that movie. Look, if you can't laugh every single time he comes on screen, you're just missing. You're missing the whole thing.
Absolutely. Yeah, I just rewatched the bar scene where he's in the bar and he's overhearing the guys and and then he goes off on them.
Why do you have to do? Why?
Yeah. So good. I mean, it is so he's defending his friend who everyone thinks the guy's crazy. And yeah, that's a great film. And okay, then my next movie is Deep Impact. So we talked about Morgan Freeman and
those are my last president. Two,
and Deep, there you go. Morgan Freeman was in Deep Impact as the president, so everything comes full circle. And
he has a line in that movie where he says, "Look, when you're married to somebody for a long time, like your mother and I were, you have good years, you have bad years. We ended on a good year."
Oh,
and I thought that is a beautiful line and something every man who's been married to a woman for a long time would love to be able to say, especially if she passed first, is we ended on a good year. And just the way he says it. And then the other big thing for me in that movie is where, he's basically told everybody, look, we got nowhere else to go. If the thing does hit Earth, nowhere to go home to, so we know what we got to do. They've all kind of acknowledged it, and he goes back down to the guy who's been injured, opens up the book and says, and he starts reading Moby Dick. My name is Ishmael. And it's just the way he reads, like, oh, please, just read the entire book. Can we stop the rest of the movie?
Just read it. Yeah, right. I just want to hear
I don't even like the book, but I will listen to him read the book. So thank you, Robert Duvall, for many, many, many hours of entertainment. And I can't think of an actor who laughed better on screen. Can you? I mean, when he laughed on screen, he never, ever sounded like he was faking a laugh or acting a laugh. He never seemed like he was acting at all. When he laughed, that kind of that laugh that he would do something, it was real. It was legit. He was really laughing.
Well, and that's the sign of a good actor, where you're like, he is really laughing, and maybe he's not. Maybe he's just acting, but that just shows that he is a good actor.
Yeah.
Right. So okay. So my next is it. So did you have two more?
I did not. You
didn't. Okay. So my next two my next two are Gone in 60 Seconds. He was in Gone in 60 Seconds.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's a good. No, I mean, all these movies, I'm like, man, I need to watch these again. Gone in 60 Seconds, of course. And then my number one would be, we talked about this a little bit earlier, would be Days of Thunder. When he's in Days of Thunder.
Yeah. He's one of the few things that saved that movie from obscurity, because all it was Top Gun redone on the ground.
Race car, which by
Yeah,
the way, I think it's still an underrated movie because honestly, I think Days
and,
of Thunder is just as good
but
as
but I
Top
was gonna,
Gun, the
but
first one.
that's what I was going to say is, and that's not necessarily a complaint.
No,
You know what I mean? I mean,
right?
it it's okay that it was Top Gun on the ground, because Top Gun was a pretty good movie.
Yeah,
It's just I didn't think Tom Cruise was anything special in that movie. I didn't think Nicole Kidman really showed her chops in that movie. It, it was Robert Duvall's movie. Yeah, he made that thing run.
that
And you
thing
can
is
believe him. I believed he was the pit boss.
well, and that's the thing with him. You feel like you know him. You feel like for me at least, I feel like he's my uncle or he's someone that I've come across, someone that he's my coach, and I could just listen to him just to like lambast me as what did I do wrong? Tell me, coach, and he just has that. He had that je ne sais quoi. I would say he had that charisma. He had that whatever it was, where you're really feeling that this guy or you can relate to him. And for as a character actor, and yeah, maybe he's essentially a very similar character, and you could say the same thing about Robert Redford. You could say the same thing about Gene Hackman, or even Tommy Lee Jones,
Yeah, I
right?
mean,
Where
see where I'm going with the Tommy Lee Jones thing in there too. Is that
yeah, absolutely.
could Tommy Lee Jones have played any of the places, things we've just said? Yeah, it'd be different, but he could have pulled it off.
Oh
You
yeah,
know? Robert Redford could have said the same lines as Duvall. Yeah, it would be different.
but yeah, I think
Really like.
Duvall and Hackman were probably closer together than Duvall and Tommy Lee Jones, or Tommy Lee Jones is kind of in his own category. So is Redford. They're all in their own category, but Hackman, like what you were saying, because they're both kind of bald older guys that have been old for like a long time.
Yeah,
They've looked the same. They looked the same from when they were 50 to when they were 90. You know what I mean? They
yeah.
looked the same, and they're similar type characters, but you just always just Kelsey Grammer is actually someone that is up there too in that stratosphere.
Yeah.
I think is underrated in a lot of ways, but those guys have that type of gravitas that they add to the roles, and I mean he's gonna be missed. Obviously, he's been in so many different movies, but
So between Robert Duvall, Al Pacino, and Robert De Niro, all coming out of Godfather fame, who aged the best and who aged the worst?
okay, Duvall, Pacino, and
De Niro.
De Niro. Yeah, probably Duvall or De Niro. It's not Pacino. Pacino's not aged well. I'm sorry, he is
That's what I'm
not.
saying. Who aged the worst?
Oh, who aged the worst? Oh,
Yeah.
Pacino.
Yeah, I was going to
Yeah.
say, you don't think Pacino aged?
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Oh yeah. I thought he meant who. Yeah.
there's no
Oh,
relationship between Michael Corleone and the Al Pacino who was in, say, Heat, which was what, 20 years ago. There's no relationship. It's not even the same man.
right.
Duvall, like you said, especially after he finally cut his comb over after Godfather 2. He basically looked the same the rest of his life. I could
He
show
looked the
you,
exact same.
I could show
Oh
you
yeah.
a silhouette of him, and you would know that was Robert Duvall.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. He had. Everyone knows who he is, and he was just it is that actor who he was him. He was it, and I'm so scared because I know the day is going to come at some point. Probably within the next 8 years. But Clint Eastwood is probably up there too.
He's the same age as Robert Duvall, so
Yeah, 95. So it's like the time's ticking on there. Clint Eastwood. Oh my gosh! Now that'll be man, that'll be a sad day.
yeah. No secondary topics that night. We'll
Oh yeah,
That's
no,
the thing
nothing's. It
that-
doesn't matter if it's Christmas. I mean, we'll talk about Clint Eastwood.
But the thing that Eastwood and Duvall have in common is they both have so many classic lines.
Hmm.
De Niro, one of the great actors of all time, he's got "You talking to me?"
Hmm.
and what?
He has. I've got nipples, Jack. Can you milk me? From Meet the Parents. He's got
Yeah,
that. He's got
but I
that.
mean,
That's a good one.
there's not that works for you. If you said that in front of a crowded room and said, "Who said this?" and a lot of people are going to go, "Yeah, Meet the Parents." Never saw it. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's the Robert Duvall lines, the Clint Eastwood lines.
Well, Clint Eastwood probably more than anybody. I mean, he's the one of the
He's got
most
so many great
one-liner.
lines. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, punk.
get off
Punk.
my lawn.
Yeah, right. So Tom Baker says Denzel's 71. See, so hopefully we got at least 25 more years of Denzel. I mean, I hope
Yeah.
he looks the best, and Denzel's. Yeah, he's getting up there. But I mean, if you're
He's
in your
figuring this out.
70s, yeah. Denzel is awesome, and Robert Redford though. I mean, man. Within the last year, we lost Robert Redford, Gene Hackman, and Robert Duvall. R.I.P. to all three of those gentlemen. I mean, man, those are three icons. I feel like when Robert Duvall passed, it wasn't as he just passed and no one really
Well, he just
cared.
died today.
No, I mean Redford.
Okay.
But I mean, I feel like Redford
No,
passed.
there was. I forget when he died exactly, but I remember that there was so much going on in the news that day that
Mhm.
we didn't get the 2 minute at the end of the news retrospective of his life, and the thing
Well,
that
yeah, I know he passed away last year, right? Robert,
yeah,
Robert Redford. And then I got an email from Sundance saying, "Oh yeah, by the way, our founder passed away. Oh, September 16th, 2025. He was 89. So,
amazing.
89 years old. 89 and feeling fine. Well, not fine for him, but September 16th. So yeah, there was a lot going on mid-September of 2025. You're right. That was
Yeah.
um
There are just certain days that let's see what was going on that day.
well, okay, September 11th, September 10th, something really terrible happened. September in 2025 was a pretty bad
Yeah.
month. We'll just say that way. So anyway, yeah, I know he probably did get buried within the whole honors. But at any rate, Robert Duvall, fantastic actor, 95 years old. He lived a long life, and he did play. Was it? Let me see. Was it Eisenhower? Who did he play? Who became a president? He didn't actually become a president in a movie. President movie.
Hmm.
He was Robert. Oh, sorry, he was Robert E. Lee. Or no.
Right.
He was Eisenhower. He played Eisenhower in the war years, a role focused on military command. So so he was in the President's Day stratosphere, right?
Mhm.
But at any rate, what are you looking at right now?
I was trying to see if I could find a time where he was president, but because it seemed like to me there was another time where he played a Southern president besides Robert E. Lee that I can't remember. It was like a
Right.
fictional president. But
Oh, Tom only found out recently William Hurt passed. He is part of that same type of
yeah,
era.
no, he passed a while back. Yeah,
He did pass a while back, but yeah, he had a bad run.
I'll never forget the first time I saw the. Just went out of my head. Altered States. Oh my gosh, he blew my mind in that movie.
Really?
Blew my mind. Oh my gosh.
Wow. Well, hey, we are coming up to an hour right now. I think we had a pretty good episode. What do you think? What do you
Oh,
think, Tom?
yeah. I want to say it was a blast. I mean that in a good way.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's as fun as we can go talking about. The thing is, we're talking about movies. We're talking about great movies, and Robert Duvall is going to be honored no matter what in film history. He's
He
cemented.
should be. And I think you could easily make a case for an entire class in some acting school someplace based on how to be an actor like Robert Duvall.
Absolutely.
That should be the if you're interviewing actors for a role, that's a great question to ask them is what did you think about Robert Duvall as an actor? And if they don't say, "Oh my gosh, I just want to be like him," you don't want them in your movie.
Right, or if they say, "Who's Robert Duvall?" If they say, "Who's Robert Duvall?" It's like,
Yeah,
"Oh, I'm sorry."
yeah,
There, guys. There's
yeah.
the door. There's the door.
My phone's ringing. I gotta run. Sorry.
Right. Is that my elevator? Is that my refrigerator running? I better go catch it.
Yeah.
Guys,
Uh,
real quick, we got some new merchandise at the store. We got the Aloha Bitch Rideshare official black glossy mug. That was requested. That has been requested for a long time. And our uncanny friend purchased that. He just got that because he did request it, and he said, "Hey, if you make that into a product, I will get
there
it."
you go.
I'm like, "Okay, well there you go." We also have the stainless steel water bottle as well. So it's a wonderful, wonderful stainless steel water bottle. We have
Would you like the water? Would you like the water?
would you
Water.
like a water? Would you like a water?
Water.
And we also have a couple more. We keep adding. I'm trying to add actual quality products to the list now because I don't want it to be some type of thing where people just slap a logo and it's not a good product.
Mm,
But yeah, for this one, we also have the official movie night
there it
podcast
is.
mug. There's the
Yeah.
drinkware. So I will be ordering samples of this. So I will have those soon. And at least you guys can see them physically. And then we have the Hayhoe Studios snapback hat. You can look like this girl wearing a Hayhoe Studios snapback hat. And we also have the Sport Polo.
Oh my gosh. Now we're getting serious.
Now we're getting really serious. Now,
Now
you
we're
want it to be
getting serious.
quality. It's like the polo, the mugs, right?
So
So that's how.
I could put on the polo, the hat, and drink out of the mug.
Yes. There you go. Yeah, that's what you do.
Yeah.
Well, thank you
Absolutely.
guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. Guys, follow if you are listening on Spotify, Apple, Amazon, or iHeartRadio. Follow us. And we are always going live Monday, Wednesday, Friday on YouTube at youtube.com/Hayhoe Studios. It is movie night. Tom, where can they find you?
They can find me at Kelly Casts, Kelley Casts on YouTube. I'm also on Facebook and working on website stuff, all that kind of. I've always got something cooking here, guys. So more to come.
All right, guys, more to come. I'm going to play a new outro. Tom, you're gonna like this. I think you're gonna like
Okay.
this. Hopefully.
All right.
Okay. All right.
Good.
All right. See you guys.
Like and subscribe, it's movie night.